Rehearsing before the big recital. Angi at Open, Anderson Open.
Somebody maybe take mine like that.
Little sister Lily looking on.
Acá vente. Aquí.
Violin class, the string studio, that is co-sponsored by the Minnesota Youth Symphonies and through the grateful cooperation of Anderson Elementary and Open Schools. There are a number of people that came together to make this program possible, and I just want you to bear with me a moment because there's a lot of people to thank. First of all, Maggie Robinson was very instrumental in getting the program started, and she and I sort of connected, and that's how the whole opportunity sort of evolved. I'd like to thank Terry Edwards, the principal at Anderson Open, and Mary Noble, the assistant principal at Anderson Open, as well as Dr. Barbara Shin and Vice Principal Roz Robbins from Anderson Elementary School for their cooperation. It takes a lot of people to support an effort like this. I'd also like to thank the people that fund this organization. I know none of them are probably here, but you should hear the names and the variety of organizations that have come together with their dollars to make this opportunity possible for your children. The St. Paul Companies, the Carolyn Foundation, Gannett Foundation, which is Carol Evan Television, Elmer and Eleanor Anderson Foundation, Finger Hut Foundation, the Dykle Family Foundation, United Arts, and Best Buy Children's Fund. We are very grateful to them, and also to our development director, Jason Wright, over there. It's his job to find the money, and he's doing a great job. Now, what you're all here, what you've been waiting for, the demonstration from the violin class, and I'm going to turn it over to their wonderful instructor, Laura Kimmis.
Again, I want to thank all the children here and all the parents out here, because without you this would not be possible, and also Vicki for doing such a great administrative job, and also Maggie again. So if we can give a round of applause. Now, if you look up here, you're going to see all the people who are going to perform tonight. And this is a demonstration concert. Obviously, these students have never performed before, and maybe one or two people in here. Raise your hand if you have performed once before on violin. Okay, one person, two people. Okay, the rest, they're all new. And we're going to kind of go from a progression from, we'll show you exactly what we do in class. Some of us will do various things, and we'll just go from there. So, would all the children please take 3 deep breaths? 1, let it out. 2, and 3. Good. Now relax. We know that they're all nervous. Think what you'd feel like if you stood up in front of people for the first time. So, I'm going to start out with Alexander. And Alexander is going to be very brave. He can do this very well. So Alexander, can you go get your violin, please? Violin. Let me see if you're exactly 18 now. Okay, so this is Alexander's first time, and I'd like Alexander to go through the steps. Could you put your feet together? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. On the shoulder. Do you have your little sponge there, Alexander? Let's get that on there. Okay. Here you go. We use a sponge like this or a shoulder pad so that they have some support while they're playing. So again, make sure that your sponge is on your instrument before you start. Will you go through the steps again? See how good you were? Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And just relax. The best posture you have. We talk a lot about posture. Very, very important. We spend a lot of time on that. And you'll notice that his bow looks very good. His left hand looks very good. And I think we'll start before I get him too nervous. Okay, so we'll just do a little introduction, Alexander. That's it. Ready, play. I'm going to explain what we do from scratch. This is Josue. And when we first start teaching the children the violin, we take the instrument And we have them name all the parts. Would all the kids name these with me? What is this? Chin rest. Say it nice and loud. And this? Tailpiece. And this? And these? Fingerboard is the black part and strings are the top part, right. And what is this? Button is right. What are these? Shoulders are right. These, ribs. What do we have here? What do we have here? What do we have here? They got it right. They used to say squirrel on that one. Okay? So that's the scroll. These are the pegs. This is the peg box. And this is the... Okay, now what is that little piece of wood inside the instrument? Martha, say it loud. It's a sound post. She's absolutely right. Now, one of the things that we do with the children when they start, oh, Alexander's telling me that I missed the F holes. So these are the F holes. You're absolutely right. And also the fine tuners. Okay, so anyway, Josue is going to hold the instrument like this. We call this rest position. And rest position means that you put your finger out like this and hold the bow just hanging straight down like that. And all the children have done that. They all know what that is. Okay, then we have a process where we have them do their steps. And their steps mean that they get their feet in order. So their feet, 1, show me 2, 2 and 3. Take a step with your left foot. That's right. The next step that we have is with the violin. We teach them how to hold the instrument. And this looks so simple now, but it takes a long time for them to develop this and to get it right. People my age and beyond continue to work on posture all the time. So these kids are doing very well. This is step 1. Step 2, Josue. And then I have them look at the black button. Step 3, I have them lift their chin, aim this at the center of their throat, put it on the shoulder, and their nose is in line with the fingerboard. Their toe is in line with the fingerboard as well. Very good, Josue. Now I'm going to take this. One of the other things we have the children do is put the arm up like this, and then grab the shoulder, and he can hold it like that. Okay? So that's... I'll follow you. Ready? So anyway, that's how they hold it. So I'm going to have Josue do that again. Number 1. We'll just do the violin. 2, 3. And drop your chin. The next thing I have them do is do pizzicato. And I have them take their thumb like this, put it on the fingerboard, and we start to pluck 4 A's. So can you pluck 4 A's? And 4 E's. That's it. And then, can you give them a hand for that? Okay, that's all you need to do right now. Nathaniel and Janet. Okay, I'd like these children to go into their posture. Feet 1, 2, 3. Violins 1, 2, and 3. Drop your chin. Get your bow hold set. Get your bow hold set. Check your bow hold. One other thing that we do is that I teach them how to hold the bow. And what I first have them do is make a doggy face like this. And then what we do is, after they've learned how to do that doggy face, shh, please, Martha, will you stand up, please? Up here. We make a doggy face with your right hand. Okay, after I have them make that doggy face, I put this little mouse, this is a pretend mouse, right in their hand like that, to show that they need to have space in the hand as they play. So, I'm going to put a little mouse in everybody's hand. You don't have a bowl. Martha, will you give her a bowl, please? Oh, I've got it. Okay. 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 So, So, anyway, they all have a little mouse in their hand so that they've got that space in their hand. Okay, I have to remind the violin students again. You need to be very, very quiet and watch. Please don't talk while we're doing this. Okay? Okay, so anyway, there they are. They have their mice in their hands. The next thing I teach them to do is to do a pepperoni pizza bow stroke. Sometimes we call it pepperoni pizza. Sometimes we call it Mississippi stop stop. Either way, it sounds like this. Janet, I'm going to have you do that. Can you do that yourself, Janet? Now do it on E, Janet. Go to your E. Excellent. Can you do that, Nathaniel, on A? Ready, go. Can you do it yourself? Good. Elizabeth, do you want to try it? Ready, go. Right. You can tell we tuned these violins at the beginning. They're already out of tune. String instruments are very delicate that way. They respond to different temperatures. If it's hot or cold, they change. So anyway, we did the pepperoni pizza bow stroke. Another thing that I always do with the children, when it was Halloween, I took these little balls. These were little Halloween balls. And we put them right on the edge of the scroll like that. And if they could hold that up through the whole piece while they were doing the stroke, then they won. Here's how it goes. Can you do that yourself? Ready, go. Excellent. With all these violinists, now put your violin down like this. And I put your violin on the floor and just take your bows. Put your violin down gently. Okay. Another thing I teach all of them with the bow is to do various bow, different motions with the bow to strengthen this muscle and this muscle in their arm. Can you hold your bows like this and do tornadoes? Remember tornadoes? Let's do tornadoes like this. Okay? Then we do window wipers like this. Okay? Then we do this up and down. And one more, they like this one, the rocket ships. Up and back down. And up and down. Very, very good. Okay, can you give them a hand? This is their portion. Here tonight? Okay, Sandy's not either. All right, what I'm going to have you do is, let me get my viola here first. Maggie also comes in and accompanies us sometimes. She's going to give the beginning of pepperoni pizza, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So everybody in position, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Bow on the string. They're going from here to here. And they have to put 3 fingers down on another string and then 2 and 1. And it's hard, it's difficult. So one of the little things that I taught them at the beginning is called I'm a Little Monkey. Okay? They like this one. Okay? So it goes like this. I'll play it first for you. We're on the A string and we go. You say, I'm a little monkey sitting in a tall tree, my banana fell down. Okay, well, all of you say the words. Here we go. Ready? Go. What we're going to do is, he's going to play Twinkle Twinkle again. He'll do the pepperoni pizza and the Wish I Had a Motorcycle. Okay? Go ahead. Get your steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get your hands set. Ready? Okay, Maggie, do And Christian. When I was teaching them the wish, we call this one Wish I Had a Motorcycle, Wish I Had a Motorcycle. They weren't quite getting it when I said motorcycle, so I said to Elsa, what do you really wish for, Elsa? And she said, I wish for a Barbie doll. And so I said, okay, and we went, wish I had a Barbie dolly, wish I had a Barbie dolly. And she says it as she plays it. She needs rosin on this. Oh, Christian, can we use yours? Okay, just do it on your A ones. Okay, listen up. She'll say, I wish I had a Barbie dolly. Ready? Go. You want to start on A. Ready? Now do it on E. Wish I had a Barbie dolly. Good. Now stop there for a second. Hang on. It just so happens that I don't have a real Barbie dolly for her, but I have her friend, Whitney. So Whitney's more Elsa's age, so she gets to have it. And Christian, can you come forward once, please? Okay, now you can come down, Elsa. There you go. Now Christian, when he was learning that, he was saying, I said, Christian, what are you excited for Christmas? Do you want to tell him what you wanted?
Wish I had baking oven.
He wanted a baking oven for Christmas, so he was saying, he was going, wish I had a baking oven. Can you do this once? And I told him, oh, that's interesting, my nephew wanted one of those. And he did, okay, hang on here. Okay, so he's going, wish I had a baking oven. Go ahead. Okay, so you can stop right there. Now, I couldn't get you a baking oven because they're too big, but I got you the next best thing, which is a whole bag of double stuffed Oreos. Anna, over here. In this one, we're going to have a little solo by herself. Kathy, can you raise your bow so they know who you are? Great, here we go. then you're going to do a little bit of grasshopper, grasshopper. Here we go from the beginning. Yeah, I'm going to stop them a second because the violin's on it. Okay, just do a little bit of that, Laura, right? Yeah, just the first line. Yeah. That's okay, we'll just put it away right now. Great, that's the next. Okay, here we go. 1, spread out so you have enough room. 2, girls, you're standing too close together, spread out. 3, get set, get your bow hold set. Check your bow hold, check your posture. the last part of the Oreo cookie. Ready, and. Okay, let's begin one more time, okay? Sometimes that happens. This is a good example of this. First of all, this is their first time playing, so you have to realize what they're feeling up here. And it's okay if you make a mistake. It's very, very good. We're going to let you start again because I know you can play that very well. I've heard you, okay? So Angie, try it one more time. Here we go. Ready? Go ahead. Wow. I want to give Angie a special hand. Come on over here. You were very brave and very courageous to begin here. Go ahead. Okay, so your instrument's great. Thank you very much. Jonathan, everybody who's going to play in, yeah, Kathy as well. Kathy can come forward, please, so that we can give you a Everybody, don't be afraid to stand up. If you scored and you come to the lessons, Eileen, stand up as well. We can give them another round of applause. One, two, three. One. Straight out. Two. Three. Set your bow hold. Make sure that bow hold is correct. All wrists straight. All students are doing it. It's one of the most difficult things that you can possibly undertake. And they're doing a very, very nice job. So thank you to all the students. And again, very, very important for the parental support and for parents to come to the lessons. The kids that really move quickly and far, we all go at our own pace, but the kids that really move quickly, a lot of it's due to the fact that the parent is there as well. So if at all possible, all the parents, if you can come to the lessons, I know it's a sacrifice, but it's very important for your children. They love to see you in the middle of the day as well. Okay, the last one that we're going to do is not a traditional Suzuki piece. It's called Boogie. And I decided that we would do it, and I asked the kids to bring sunglasses. Do you remember to do that? Okay, if you remember to do it, would you get them right now, quickly? Okay, a little, before we do the boogie, I forgot one thing. Jonathan, will you come forward? He's the son of Maria, and I don't know your husband's name. Jose. And if you would stand up, I'd really appreciate it, because she's been very, very helpful and supportive with us. And I really appreciate the fact that you're there every day. She comes and supports other children as well. And also, Maria, the other Maria, yeah, she does the same thing. So could you raise your hand again? They support everybody else, and so does every other parent that has been coming, so thank you. Jonathan is one step further. He did all the variations of Twinkle Twinkle, so we decided that he would go on to the next piece, and so he went on to Lightning Row. And he's learned this, I think, in 2 days? About 2 days. So go ahead, Jonathan, get set and we'll try it. And everybody else just listen to him very quietly. Is that when they make a mistake, it's okay, and that not to make a face when they make a mistake, because nobody knows that they make a mistake until they begin again, and it's okay. I tell them all the time. We talk about Olympic athletes and how they, like skaters or athletes, whenever they're preparing, they make mistakes too, but they just get right up and continue. And that's what Jonathan did, and what Angela did, and everybody else. So by the way, Jonathan, I know you can play it perfectly because I've heard you. Okay, so okay, we're fine. Here we go. Oh, that was nice. Thank you.
Yay, Margot.
She's all set. Okay. You have enough room? You don't want to collide with the instruments, remember? Okay. Now. Okay, stop.
won't let these two lovely ladies. Laura, if you could come down here just for a second. There's some punch, pop and cookies over there.
You are.
What do you think, Lily?
I think I'm stuffing my face.